Alright guys, how's it going? EastBayAnglers out here. Took forever to get out here today for some reason, just to get everything just right. It took a long time. Finally out here. The winds are supposed to be on average 7 miles per hour today, but we're supposed to have gusts somewhere between 10 and 12. So I'm kind of pushing it in the flow tube today. But, you know, really anxious to get out here and fish. There's nobody else out here on the water. Nobody else is launched. There's not a single vehicle in the parking lot or anywhere that I saw. So, pretty much alone out here. Which is kind of the way I like it, because it's going to get real busy real soon. And it's going to stay busy from all the way till pretty much end of summer. You know, it's going to be packed. So have the lake to myself today, and I'm going to start working different area. We're going to start fishing over here by the docks, the boat berth docks. Gonna go ahead and see if we can land a bass under there. Fish around there for a while, see what happens, and then go out to some deeper water and see what's up. Because, you know, if you look out here, it's a nice, beautiful, sunny day. You know, for the most part, clear skies. Maybe a scattered cloud here and there, but it's pretty clear blue skies, sun is out. Hopefully these fish are active today. Like I said, I've been a bit anxious to get out here because the last couple days has been so windy. Yesterday was like 20-mile-per-hour winds, and so we'll see what happens. Stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna paddle. Alright guys, we are fishing this buoy line as well as these docks. I can see the bottom is probably like 15-20 feet right where I'm at, and then gets a little deeper. So right now we're just using a 6-inch worm, and obviously we're fishing for bass right now because we're hitting these docks and we're hitting these buoys. I'm hoping there's a bass or two that's just holding on to this because it definitely retains heat. You know, it absorbs heat, that dock, and you know, I'm almost positive there's one or two down there. Just whether I'm going to get them to bite is the question. You know, I mean, these fish are so finicky. The water's so clear here at Jenkinson Lake, and you know, that's a good thing and that's a bad thing. I've fished, you know, Lake Chabot a lot in Castro Valley, where water clarity was very poor, and you know, if you had a foot or 2 feet of visibility, that was pretty good. I mean, the best I ever saw it was during the drought years. It was like 4.5 foot visibility. So I don't know, I definitely like fishing clear water. Alright guys, I can't see the bottom anymore, so we're definitely in some relatively deep water. Alright guys, this is what we're fishing right now. We're fishing out here, and we are fishing like I said, fishing the docks, hoping there's something just sitting under there. I'm really taking my time around this because like I said, you know, I do believe there's a fish or two under this. And I also believe that, you know, throughout the year, these docks get hammered pretty hard by a variety of different anglers, going for bass, going for trout. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just hold up right now. I'm right up on the dock. I'm just gonna hold the dock. We are working along, well, we're just working basically every inch, every square inch that we can in this area with the docks, and so far have not gotten a single bite. But now I think we got a snag. Just great. No! No! Alright guys, I'm not even gonna lie. It's kind of hard not to be bummed out. That felt like a really good fish. You know, it felt like 5 pounds or so, like at least, but you know, obviously that's hard to tell. I was only hooked up for about 10 seconds. Alright guys, so that was heartbreaking. I mean, I felt like a really good fish. And felt like a larger fish. But as soon as I hooked up, you know, I've got my drag's on max, so I felt the fish and had him on for about 10 seconds, and then when I really tried to actually get that fish and, you know, get him to come up a little bit, broke my line instantly. So, you know, I could feel him fighting. It's just that really in the 10 seconds I was hooked up, you know, I didn't really get that fish to move much. So I had just tied that knot, just checked the knot, you know, did a strength test. It was all good. So all I can think is whatever kind of fish it was probably had some teeth, or me having my drag on max, trying to force it up a bit and get some leverage on it, and it just wasn't going to have none of that. So oh man, so stay tuned guys, hopefully we get something else today. You know, it's been a really slow day. We've been fishing for about 3.5 hours, maybe 4 hours. That was the only bite, and it kind of came at a really weird time. I was pretty much already done with this pass, and I'd already fished pretty much, you know, most of the smaller dam, and just, you know, right towards the end, it just, bam. And then I went back and tried to see if I could get, you know, that fish to bite again. You know, I mean, that's part of the journey, guys. You know, going through tough times, losing fish. You know were quality fish. You know they were decent size, a good size fish, and you just kind of wish you knew, you know, was it a spot? Was it a largemouth? Was it a smallmouth? Was it a rainbow? Was it a brown? Was it a Mackinac Lake trout? What was it exactly? I mean, I have, you know, my thoughts on it. But, you know, you're not all, I mean, most of the time it's this and most of the time it's that. Who really knows what it was? But it was fighting really good, and, you know, just a little bit disappointed. I'm not really sure. It's like I can run heavier line, but not really sure that, you know, that's gonna necessarily be better. I mean, if that fish broke 8 pound, I believe that fish was gonna break 10 pound. So, you know, seems like 12 or 14, 15 pound test would be a bit heavy to run as a main line. I just feel like for what I'm fishing, that's kind of heavy line. But, you know, if you come across a larger fish, especially you get a Mackinac, say, and that Mackinac engulfs the bait, you know, because it's a larger fish, you know, you got a real good chance of those teeth. They got good sized teeth. You got a good chance of those teeth just cutting that line. Same thing with a brown or even a holdover rainbow that's been in here a few years, or, you know, some bass, you know, for the most part bass they don't really have teeth that cut line, in my opinion. But it has been very difficult, you know, walking away. I'm not going to spend any more time over there. That's difficult, you know, moving on and hoping for the best. I don't want to get skunked out here today. Put in a tremendous amount of work, and you know, had my hopes up there. Alright guys, so haven't been checking back with you too much because I fished, you know, everywhere and then some, and oh man, I've lost count of how much time I've been out here, but you know, nothing, no bites, no fish. So early on had that one opportunity, line broke, and now looks like I'm almost in, so I'm almost at the launch, so it appears probably going to be skunk today. It's kind of a bummer, but can't catch them every time, especially certain times of the year are definitely going to be much more difficult. But you know, at least we got out. Definitely can't wait to get all this loaded up in the truck and get back home and rest a little bit. But hopefully fishing picks up, you know, hopefully the lake picks up. You know, they haven't planted yet this year, and I'm not sure. I've talked to them, but I'm not really getting any, you know, solid information as far as when the next plant's going to be. And that's kind of a problem because there's just, I mean, just not that many fish. So, you know, if they put some rainbows in here, I would expect a couple anglers, more than a few here and there, to come out and catch rainbow trout. But, you know, like I said, they've failed to put anything in this year. So hopefully they plant it soon, and you know, next time we'll hopefully it won't be a skunk, and you know, have something to show for the day. Today was brutal. The winds have been fighting me, kind of pushing it coming out here today, but like I said, I wanted to get out today and anxious to be on the water, but didn't pay off today. You know, and that's the thing. Most of the time, at this time of year especially, it's not going to pay off, so stay tuned, guys.